Carlo Ratti, I'm professor at MIT, where I run a place called Sensible City Lab. One of the first sectors to be addressed and to be disrupted is certainly going to be mobility. And that's why I think it's very important we start thinking about how this is going to affect our cities, how this is going to affect our lives. You know, when you go to an airport in Sao Paulo or in Moscow, you don't know if it's going to take you like half an hour or several hours. And so I think it's very important that we make our mobility more intelligent and more predictable. And that really is related a lot to new technologies, to the use and the availability of real-time information, and tomorrow to self-driving cars. I think with cars, we're seeing a big change. And the change is going from owning a car to actually just accessing mobility. Today, out of 30-40 people, most of them don't even have a car. They will just take an Uber, take a bike, share something else. So it's gone from possessing something to accessing something. Now today, if you can just access a car when you need it, then the form factor can change. You can think about much more vehicles that just fit the requirements we have when we move from A to B. And that, if that is applied on a broad scale across the city, means having a much better usage of the car infrastructure and of the city infrastructure. Many cities are experimenting today with new smart technologies, and different cities are taking different approaches. In terms of mobility, some of the most exciting experiments are probably happening in Singapore. Singapore has always been at the forefront of intelligent mobility since they deployed the first electronic road pricing system in the world. And today we've been working with the government in order to make Singapore the place where the first fleet of publicly accessible self-driving car has been deployed. And deployment is crucial in order to make sure that we try new technologies and make sure that they are accepted by people.